Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Dynamic Method of the Salvation Dynamic Med Global of SIPCC Global. My name is Dr. Eshieshi. We are bringing to you this day a topic that can revolutionize your life. We are in this podcast inspiring your inspiration and sparking transformation. Our topic for discussion for today is progress is a product of program pursued. It is a program pursued because progress is varies, and you must at all time ensure that you have a program that aligns with your progress. One major aspect of it is that you must first and foremost define progress. And in this case, what is progress? Progress is a moving purposeful towards your goal and visions. Is moving towards a purposeful goal and vision. And by the time you are able to do that, the next thing that you should be considering, because this we have to bring, by the time you move towards a purposeful goal, there is what is called growth and improvement. And after growth and improvement, the next thing that you will consider is the power of the program. How do you really go about this program? What is behind it? What is the moving force behind the program? And for this reason, what you need to do is to clearly define and plan your program. By the time you clearly define and plan your program, it becomes easy for you to achieve your aim and objective. And by the time you have done that, the next thing that you do is that you pursue your program as well by breaking it down accordingly. It could be monthly, it could be quarterly, it could be annually. By the time you have done that, it will give you a room for you to be able to be accountable for the program that you are pursuing. So accountability is key, and because accountability is key, it will help to guide you the resources that you have budgeted for the program that you intend to achieve. And I will give you a practical life example. An entrepreneur, a renowned entrepreneur, Mr. Steve Jobs, and a renowned leader, Nelson Mandela, they were able to pursue their program because there was a plan ahead of it. There was accountability, there was ruggedity, there was audacity, there was dedication to be able to bring that program into reality. And after that, the accountability in this sense is that you must be able to hold yourself accountable for the program you have ahead of you. And with this, you should be able to have some trusted friends that you can discuss with. This is what I'm doing. And you also get counsel from them. With their counsel, you will be able to move ahead. You'll be able to guide yourself, and you will know that you are not just alone in that program that you are running. That there are people who are watching your step to see how you can finish strong, how you can finish well. So that is the way it is. And the final thing that you must also put into consideration is the biggest obstacle that you must consider while running this program. And what are the likely obstacles that I'm likely to encounter in the course of running the program? In terms of financial budgeting, in terms of availability, in terms of dedication, and then in terms of climate change, and in terms of time management. So you must be able to put this into consideration as some of the things that you are likely to encounter. And then finally, there are takeaways, key takeaways that you must consider while pursuing a program. Number one is that you must have a clear program, vision that you want to achieve. That at the end, when I finish this program, this is what I want to achieve, this is what I want to achieve. You have a clear vision of that. And then secondly, you pursue that your plan despite the challenges that you have identified over time. You pursue that program with ruggedity. And at the end, you will achieve what you want to achieve. And then the last but not the least is accountability. Accountability will boost your success. At the end of the day, you are identified that this is what I've spent, this is what I've spent, this is what I've spent out of the budget, or I have to go out of my budget because of time constraint, because of the deadline that you have set for yourself, and so on and so forth. So at the end of the day, you discover that progress is actually a product or program that you have pursued. It's a program that you have what? Pursue. Thank you for tuning in to Flashes of Dynamic Method, a podcast that is brought to you by Salvation Dynamic Med Global of SIPCC Global. And then you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at SIPCC Global. And you can also follow our media partner, View Radio. On Facebook, it is Facebook at View Radio Media, while on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, it is at View Radio. Until I come your way again, thank you so much for listening and for watching. Bye for now.